first shot at it in Georgia. He said, well, I'm in fresh team here. I will give you first shot. They sent a team over. And I gave them 5 sites south of Macon, Georgia. Because they were going to employ between 500 and 700 people. And I said, pick one of these sites here. And I'll make sure that you've got the infrastructure, the roads, the bridges, the natural gas, the water that you need to build this plant. And you'll go and build it in this place that these places I'm trying to draw traffic and development away from Atlanta. In a few weeks, they came back to see me. And they said, we can't locate this plant in any of the places that you give us. And I said, well, why not? They said, everybody thinks that the manufacturing of industrial tires is a manual labor job. But it's not. It's all computer-driven and high-quality control. And we require people with high skills, and they have to have mathematics to be able to adjust as they go along. And you don't have enough trained workers in the float to be able to draw to those plants. They said most of the trained and type of workers we need in middle Georgia are soaked up, or socked up, as I call it, socked up by Warner Rock. And he says, you haven't trained enough workers in these areas. Well, let me ask you this, and we ended up, they said, you got to get us closer to Atlanta, not that they're smarter, they're just bigger, and have a larger group for us to draw from. They ended up going about 35 miles north of Atlanta. Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe we're going to change that by reducing the class